Hello guys, hope you all doing good. Today we have 450X with us. This is with 3.7 kilowatt hour battery. While I was buying, there was not two versions available. Prior to this, we had high range and low range variants, but while I was buying, there was another variant 450S. So they removed the low range and the higher range variant. So at front we have LED headlamps. These headlamps are not that powerful, as you can see. It is on currently, but this is only for the namesake. This will not offer you any view whatsoever. At night I do struggle with these headlamps. At top we have indicators and DRLs, as you can see. I'll just quickly on the screen. This is how it looks with the indicator on. So front tires in this scooter is 90 and 12 inches. We get a MRF Zapper tires. These tires are pretty good, and we do get a tubeless tire. Of course, these times we should get tubeless tires. And the brakes, what we get is 200 mm at the front, and the tires do offer a great stopping power. These MRF Zapper tires are really good. Coming to the side, this is how the scooter looks. The design is obviously subjective. I do really like this design. This is a very fluid design. At rear we get 180 and 12 inches tire. This is obviously beefy for a scooter, but I do wish they would have given 110 sections. The design is 190 mm. At front we do get 200 mm. For a rear disc, this is on the bigger side. In the rear you do get LED tail lamps with indicators at the bottom. Maybe I'll just quickly on the indicator. As you can see, this is how the indicator looks. So the fit finish level of this scooter is really good. As you can see, even in the bottom you cannot see anything. Everything is covered up, and everywhere you see, you will only see this Allen screws, which is good. And this is the sting dome of the scooter, which is just made in aluminum, cast aluminum, which is really good. So overall the fit finish level of the scooter is really good. Overall the fit finish level of the scooter is really good, and the footpath is pretty decent. It is very flat. We don't have any bump here, and this is where pillion would rest their feet, and this is really good. They don't have a foot peg at the rear. Instead they have just extended the footboard, which is of nice design. And in the footboard area we only have this hook. Again, the quality of the material is really good, but we don't get a hook here. I hope they would have given a hook here. Usually scooters get a hook here, which is very functional. They should definitely consider adding it in the next Athers probably. So this is how the seat looks. The seat is very comfortable. I'll just quickly open the boot. The boot is very spacious, surprisingly. Currently I have a charger here and some other stuff lying around. The boot is very spacious, and it can accommodate a small size helmet, not the full faced helmet. Full faced helmet you cannot fit. Again, we do get LED lights here. All are LED, no halogens, and the fit finish levels are really good. That's how it looks. So we'll turn on the scooter. So coming to this switch gears, the switch gears are really good. The quality of switches are great. This is how you turn on. Currently the scooter is turned on. This is the turn on button, and here is the how you change the mode of the scooter. As you can see, it gets 4 modes: eco, ride, sport and walk, and it will change the range according to the mode you are in. Above that there is a reverse screw. This is a really great feature, I would say. This switch is really functional. I will just show you. If I click once, you get into reverse. If I turn it on again, it will go to forward. This switch makes life so easy. This is really helpful. And we do get a huge mirror. These mirrors are very functional. At left we do get a dim dip switch. Below this is a joystick, they call it, but this was developed for the 450S variant. They thought like we'll use the same mold and give it to 450X as well. This is not that functional in 450X, as it is a touchscreen. You can just use it right away, but it does get some function. You can like change a few things on the go, but it doesn't work that well. Below we have indicator. Again, everything is custom design. I have never seen a indicator switch like this. And the horn also, you can see like the spring rates are very different from other scooters, and these grips also feel very nice. So overall it is a great scooter with a great fit finish. Okay, I forgot to show this to you. This is where you put your charging socket, and here also this feels very premium. So in this scooter's display, I hope the screen is visible. I'll explain the screen real quick. And at top you do get a notification. If you swipe like this, it will come, and we have this brightness and all these things, and everything is working seamlessly good. I'm really surprised by how responsive is this thing. And you can keep your vehicle information and others here. I obviously will blur this thing out, and in settings you can adjust what theme you want. It's currently a dark mode. You can turn it on light if you want. Auto, it is there. It doesn't have any ambient light sensor. It judges based on the clock timing. Then we have other features and all. These and all are really good, I would say. And connectivity, we have Bluetooth connectivity and all these things. Overall the screen is really good. So overall I think in terms of exteriors and fit finish, this is a great scooter. This is a really good looking scooter with a great fit finish, and it's very premium. This is a very premium feeling electric scooter. So we'll do a quick 0 to 60 and see how it is. It is in warp mode. The state of charge is 45. Let's see. As you can see, if you ride fast, this is a great scooter. This is really a performance scooter. I'll do this thing again. This time I'll open the visor a bit. Hope you can hear the noise. So guys, this 450X gets a 3.7 kilowatt hour battery, lithium ion battery, and 6.4 kilowatt motor, which is a permanent magnet motor. So it has a great low end torque. These roads are pathetic. The performance of the scooter is really good. As you expect from electric motor, this is very linear, and low end torque is great. Like every electric scooter, it has great low end torque, and it accelerates great. 0 to 60 is around 6.5 seconds, which is one of the fastest among the scooters. There are faster scooters, but this scooter is really fast. For reference, this is at par with 150 to 180 cc motorcycle. As you can see, the torque is great, just great. So this scooter is belt driven, so it makes this belt noise, which is nice if you maintain your scooter clean. But at monsoons, the belt do get dirty, and model it, so it creates some vibes. If you maintain your scooter clean, this should be okay. But I don't know. You might like or dislike this noise, but it is okay to have, I would say. Now, coming to the ride quality of the scooter, this scooter's suspension is on the stiffer side, as you can see. This is definitely a very sporty scooter to drive, but it is far from being comfortable. I think Ather needs to figure this thing out. This scooter suspension is not so well damped, I would say. The rear is slightly on the softer side, but the damping is not good. If you compare it with TVS, the suspension feels more mature in other scooters. This Ather definitely needs to figure it out. But the highway stability is really great. As you can see, I'm doing 60 and the scooter is really stable. That is one advantage of having stiffer suspension. And the front is very stiff, and the damping is good at the front, but the front suspension is really stiff. So the braking power is more than adequate. I've never seen a scooter stop this fast, but the thing is that it definitely needs ABS. You do have a combi brake system. If you press if you engage the rear levers, it does brake the front a bit. Yeah, the roads like this, which bother a lot. But the combi brake system is also it's not so effective, I would say. And even with the combi brake system on, you can lock up those rear tires, and the stopping power is also very great, so you can easily lock up your rear tires. As you can see, the handlebar is just vibrating. The front suspension is very stiff. It is offering a great feel, but in our roads, I think it should be slightly softer. My wrist starts paining if I ride faster. Either you have to slow down a lot, or you have to deal with it. Currently, this scooter is on the warp mode, and the acceleration is insane for a scooter. It just accelerates like an 150 or 180cc motorcycle. The acceleration is really good. I'll just overtake this guy. Every time you accelerate, it surely puts a smile on your face. That is for sure. At corners, this scooter feels really good to drive. The stiffer suspension definitely helps in this regards. My God. The instant acceleration combined with this motor's whine adds to a drama. It is feeling really good, and we are doing a lot of speed in this roads. Overall, in terms of performance, this scooter is really on the performance side. It makes you drive like a lunatic at times. You need to be careful. It just accelerates crazy at times. At good roads, the suspension feels very compliant. And the brakes is also really good. Only thing I really wish Ather would have given is that ABS to this scooter. This scooter definitely needs ABS. The brakes are really strong, but we definitely do need ABS for sure. We could just go around to the right. There we go. driving at traffic, you do realize that the throttle is very precise. If I'm driving on a ice scooter, I would be like instantly on off. But the accelerator is really precise in this thing. You can like give it 1% throttle and it will move further 1%. In an ice, will have constant engage and disengage of the clutch, which is nice. Overall, in terms of performance, I only wish two things Ather could have given. One is higher top speed. I definitely need a higher top speed, and the motor can easily do 90 kmph. That is not an issue. The thing is that this motor tops out at 90 because it reaches its rolling turn. Probably I think it should be around 10k rpm at 90 kmph. It cannot do any further than 90 kmph. It is just hitting the limiter at that point. So even if you give downhill, you give draft assistance, whatever you do, it will not go over 90 kmph. I wish they had given 110 maybe. It's okay. The second thing is that they should have given ABS for sure. This is a performance scooter. I do expect it to have ABS, which it is clearly missing. But yeah. And another thing, for sure, it should have softer front suspension. So front suspension is absolutely stiff. Probably I'll stop somewhere and then accelerate from there. Maybe I'll stop here. Let's do a quick 0 to 90. It obviously cannot go further than that. So this is in work mode. We have 75% state of charge. Let's see how much time it takes to go from 0 to 90. It will not reach up to 100. Yeah, off we go. 60 reaches at no time. After that, it's definitely struggling. As you can see, it easily hits 90. Yeah, 91. Yeah, that's it. You can do 90. Can easily hold 90 for a lot of time. You can do it 90 like 20 kilometers per hour, it will not have any issue. The charging time of the scooter is around 4.5 hours if you charge at home, and if you charge at Ather grid, it should charge not less than an hour. If you charge this thing at Ather grid, it should charge around 1 hour. But I never tried Ather grid. I never got the chance to charge this thing in Ather grid. And if you charge in Ather grid, it will cost you around 1 rupee per minute. So if you charge the scooter past 80%, it takes a lot of time to reach 100. So ideally you should charge from some 20% to 80%, which will give you a good battery health. So calculating that, you will get around 60 kilometers of daily range. So if you are having 60 kilometers of daily commute, this should be okay. But anything higher than that will be an hassle. It will take a lot of time, and it will also be hard on your batteries. If you want your batteries to last longer, you should not go to lower percentages. I would say stop it till 20%. So that 20 to 80 is around 60 kilometers. So ideal range for this scooter is around 60 kmph. If your daily commute is around 60 kilometers, you can consider buying this. If your commute is more than that, you might need to consider some other scooter. This is not the scooter for you. Now coming to the service of this scooter needs to be serviced at every 5,000 kilometers, and they will only change brake pads at 5,000 kilometers. There is nothing to service in this scooter, and the service parts cost is also decent, I would say. It's not very cheap, but it's definitely not expensive. I will try to put the screenshot in the video. So overall, this is a great premium scooter. I bought this thing at 1,86,000 with a subsidiary. The subsidiary amount was around 20,000 rupees. I think now they removed it. This is a very expensive scooter for sure, but it do offer value for that amount. This is a very premium scooter with a great fit finish, and the attention to detail is something missing in nowadays scooter. The design elements are very good. That is one of the main reasons which I ended up with this scooter. And it has a lot of aluminum casted parts. I just love looking at those. For example, the rear swing arm in this is a complete casted aluminum part, which is so good to see. We usually get two rectangular channels for the rear swing arm, but Ather never does that. You cannot find a standard part in this scooter. For every nuts and bolts or alum, and it doesn't also have any rusting issues. Only thing I find flimsy in this scooter is the stand. The stand doesn't need to be improved. The design is good, but the spring needs to be stiffened. It's very soft spring.